Hey Angela, Heather here. Thanks for offering to help me with the newsletters. I'm going to show you what I do to make these newsletters happen. So the first thing I do is I go to the Changeling Artists Collective Secret Plans page to download the art. So I find the album. We don't have an album yet, or is this the album? No, this is last month's album. Dang it. I made this video too soon. Well, I guess we will use the last month's newsletters as an example. So then what I would do is I would go to the auction gallery that is made on the Secret Plans page. So you can see here, this is all the artwork from the last auction. And I download it, so save as. I've got a little folder on my computer where I keep them all. So feel free to organize them this way or any other way. Oh, it downloaded a web page, but you understand the concept here. Download all the art. Step 1. Step 2, go to MailChimp and go to your dashboard. It's going to ask me to sign in again. Come on. Okay, so we want to use not my email. Come on. No. We want Changeling Artist Collective. And the password is capital Mischief Managed #13. So that's Mischief Managed, all one word, but the first M is capitalized. The #, and then the number 13. Okay? Login. Alright, here we go. So I keep all the campaigns under campaigns. This is where you can see all of the emails that have been sent and their open rates and yada yada yada. So I do 3 emails per auction. The first one is the auction preview, and I like to do that a few days ideally ahead of time. Sometimes we do a little giveaway, but I've been kind of swamped lately, so I haven't really done the giveaway lately. If you want to reinstate that, you can. Just go back and look at previous ones. Why does it say published? Oh yeah, so now it's showing you when it publishes to social media. So I make a preview one, which is usually the week, a few days before the weekend before the auction. Then the auction is now live email, so that goes out right after the email is live, and then the auction is closing soon email to let people know that the auction is going to end soon. So let's take a look at the preview. And all I do is every month I make copies of these and I change information. Oh my god, what did it do? Oh yeah, it's just I need to make copies. Sorry. Okay, so April auction preview once in a blue moon. So I'll go over here to the right and I'll click replicate. And here's the stuff I will change. First, I'll go change the name. So April, it's now May. May auction preview. What is the auction? I guess it's Operation Gaia. Operation Gaia. Ta-da. Copy. Save. Alright, then I go through all these things. So the to isn't going to change. The from isn't going to change. The subject is going to change. So I edit the subject. Okay, so it's May auction preview Operation Gaia. Maybe I'll put the charity bird auction, and I'll change these little icons to something. I like using these because I feel like they grab people's attention a little bit better than just having words. So I'll try to find something like relevant. So let's see if we can find a little bird. Come here, birdie, birdie. Well, there's some chickens, and there's a little red bird. Let's do that guy. A little red bird looks nice. All right. Oops, I did a little typo there. So a sneak peek to our upcoming May auction. Operation Gaia. Can you help us beat last year's donation? Question mark? Can you? So then I'll save that. Sometimes the little some of these little emotes don't work, so make sure that they actually show up. So these did, and that's good. Alright, next thing you need to do is edit the content. So what you need to change is the title image, and you'll be able to get that in the gallery folder with the rest of the artwork. And I also make sure to link this and a few other images to the actual auction link, which you can get from Amanda Makepeace or Rachel, but Amanda's usually more on top of that. I'm going to add you to our chat that we have talking about the newsletter. So if you have any questions, you can always ask us there. But first thing you need to do is replace this image. Then we change upcoming April auction to upcoming May auction. And then you change to Operation Gaia. I can spell Gaia. Is that how you spell Gaia? I don't know. I'm going to look at this later anyway. How do you spell Operation Gaia? Now I'm curious. We don't have a folder yet. So that's the July auction. Banner for Bloom June auction. I don't see anything here, actually. So we'll just use creative spelling for now. Then you go into this little announcement area, and everything that's bolded is stuff that needs to be updated, as well as the artwork here. So I'll put a piece of artwork that I think captures the spirit of the auction. Greetings collectors, our changelings would like to share a special sneak peek of our next May auction titled Operation Gaia. These pieces and many more will be waiting to be swept away on, and then you would change the date to whatever the date the auction is. Hurry to bid before these pieces go up in smoke. So this sentence here, I try to like put it on theme. So for Operation Gaia, I would probably talk about, snag these birds before they fly away, and also help, with the Audubon Society. Like I'll probably put something in like that. And then I'll put the title of the artwork, the artist, and the medium to get them excited for the type of artwork that's going to be there. More artwork featuring words of wisdom. So again, I would change that to something on topic. More artwork featuring our feathered friends. Put a couple more pieces of art in here. And then down here at the bottom, I credit all the art. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, with the title and the artist. So those are all really great ways to show a sneak peek of what's going to be in the auction, and also give our artists a little bit of a shout out. Don't forget to also, nope, you don't need to update the link on that one. That one stays the same. So the Changeling Spotlight. I was spelling Gaia right. Yay. So the Changeling Spotlight is if we have a project that we're all working on, or if a Changeling recently did a Kickstarter or had a gallery show and it was in our feed, then I will pick something and I'll feature it here, and I'll write a little blurb about it, and I'll make sure that the image will link to the thing as well. It does take a little bit of time, these things. I like to actually go to our Facebook page and look at what our changelings have been sharing, and I will pick from the things that these changelings have shared. Keep in mind that it's probably best if it's something that is still ongoing, so you don't want to put a Kickstarter in here that's already finished. So double check the dates. Then I put one more little sneak peek image here. Do I link it? Oh, that's linked to the artist, and I linked it to the wrong artist, so that should be Makepeace, not Kiri. But you can always delete the link if you don't feel like doing it. And then it just says, more sneak peeks are coming, keep a watchful eye, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll save and close. Now, after I've done that, I go down here to the Facebook and the Twitter hookup, and I'll edit the post. It automatically edits the text, but it doesn't edit the images. So you're going to need to delete all of these and change them one by one. I like to stick with stuff that was already mentioned in the email. So we'll say finish later for that. So now it's a draft. Now the next one will be the auction is now live. Replicate. Okay, so May auction is now live. I'm not going to go through all those pieces again. I'm just going to go through the content of the email this time because you probably already know how to do all that. So the content of this email, again, we need the title image. You need to change this text, and I make sure to include the price on this one. So this will also show another piece. I try to use pieces that weren't in the previous emails, but if artwork is sparse, I just kind of take away some of these images. So one thing that the new MailChimp is doing is it's saying that these proportions in the image differ from the one next to it. This editing thing is kind of broken. So I find the best thing to do is to go ahead and edit. But before I do that, I actually look at the actual dimensions of the artwork next to it, and I'll input them manually. Because if I just do the fixed one, did it fix it? No. It's reset the default fixed. See, it doesn't do anything. You can put it manually input the numbers here. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. I also credit everybody again. Here's another link you need to check. One more preview image, and thanks, blah, blah, blah. Keep an eye out. Okay. And I'll also, again, to go and update the Twitter and the Facebook. Finish later. Okay, and last but not least, it's closing soon. Replicate. This is mostly to remind people to check their bids to make sure that they haven't missed anything. So again, we're going to change that title, we're going to change the subject, and then we're going to go into the design. Now you are going to have to make a custom image. So I take the preview image and I add closing soon on it for this featured image. And then I'll pick another piece to feature here. You don't really have to change any of the text in this box except for the date of when it's going to close. And then I have, make sure you check this link, make sure the link is actually going to the auction. So since see how that one says Changeling Tools. Wait, this was the wrong link. What the heck? I changed that. Sorry. It should not have been that. So yeah, double check these links because apparently they don't update. So there's another link. Is that, nope, there's no link there. Why? Okay, Changeling Tools. No. So apparently I need to go through this and update it because I swear I did, but it didn't update them. So hot bidding. I pick a piece that's got a lot of bids on it and I highlight it. Make sure the title, artist, medium, and current bid is up to date. Waiting first bid. So I pick a few pieces that need some love and I'll stick them in here. And then a final goodbye at the end. Again, there wasn't a whole lot of artwork in this last auction, so I kind of had to reuse this piece. Save and close. So yeah, the main, and then I go and I change all of this stuff again down here for Twitter and Facebook. And then when I schedule it, I basically schedule the preview one for a few days before the weekend before the auction. The May auction is now live. I usually schedule for 1 o'clock on the day of the auction, 1 o'clock EST. And then closing soon, I usually schedule that pretty early in the morning, either 8 or 9 a.m. of the close of the auction. So yeah, double check those links because apparently I have not done a great job on that. I might just delete some of them so it's less repetitive. And yeah, that's how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for helping me out. Bye-bye.